Man, this Roy Moore situation is a mess, as accusations of sexual impropriety have created a negative tide that might roll Roy into his political grave. 40 years ago, creepy Judge Moore appears to have had a few inappropriate flings with some young teenagers, one of whom, she was 14 then, recounts in disgusting detail fondling Moore over his tidy whities. Of course, this raises a few questions. If the allegations are true, how has Moore ascended through his state's political system unchecked? And why didn't the Washington Post run the story when he was fighting Trump-endorsed Luther Strange during the primary? What is unacceptable is victim shaming and making pedophiliac-approved biblical comparisons. State Representative Ed Henry made the jaw-droppingly stupid claim, quote, "You can't be a victim 40 years later." Actually, you can, as some people never outgrow the trauma of child sexual abuse. County Chairman Riley Seibenhenner rationalized Moore was not guilty of, quote, forcible rape, and added, "I know that 14-year-olds don't make good decisions." Yes, which is why adults are entrusted to supervise and not molest them. Alabama State Auditor and amateur theologian Jim Ziegler postulated, quote, "Mary was a teenager and Joseph was an adult carpenter. They became parents of Jesus." Come on, man. What would Jesus do? Well, he probably wouldn't ply his victims with liquor before he fondled them, but that's just a wild guess. What happened to the golden rule of politics? If it's wrong for your opponent to do it, it's wrong for your candidate as well. Anthony Weiner only sexted a 15-year-old girl. Should he be our next president? No, he belongs in jail. The best case scenario is to fire Jeff Sessions and let him tumble back to the Senate, where he can finish out his natural term. Some new senator can be elected free from the sexual storm cloud, and then Sessions can retire into obscurity. Maybe the president had it right the first time when he endorsed Luther Strange. It's doubtful he knew the lurid details of Moore's alleged past, but it looks like the one more thing in the Senate will be a new Democrat from Alabama.